Okay, welcome. This is Fallen Lands. This is turn two. Our first player technically is these guys. So we should pay attention to all of the bits, right? Town business phase. So we're going to resolve. No one has any bad bits to them, so they're in good shape. Each town business phase, choose another faction and receive 3 salvage coins. Well, I think they're going to choose obviously them, right? And they're going to choose the enclave. Yeah, each receive 3. Done. That's going to slightly increase their standing with the enclave. And the enclave doesn't want to give the regulators any more crap than they have to. So first thing is first. That's the town. That's their town business phase. Do they have anything in the town business phase? No. Now, was that a solo encounter? Don't. These guys have something during the town business phase. Each town business phase, you receive 4 salvage coins. You must give 2 of them to another player. So they get 2. They're going to give 2. Oh, geez. I don't want to give them to the regulators. I don't want to reward. So, yeah, we're going to give them to the regulators. So the regulators in the enclave are at least okay. So I have 24, 24, and 10. So let me fix that. 24, 24, 10. There we go. All right. So everybody's got their business phase crap out of the deal. Everybody gets an action card. I think there's a hand limit of, I don't know how many, but let's take a look. Blah, blah, blah. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm pretty sure we'll get there. um, wow, there's a lot of discard, but I don't see if there's an action deck limit. I'm gonna pause. The maximum hand size is 7, so there you go. So we confirm we got that. So everybody gets a card, and we need to play a couple of these cards, I think, but we'll see in a minute here. So everybody gets a card. Reversal. So we got like 2 of those effectively. We'll just keep those together. Now we won't. We'll move them. So okay, he got that. He got enlightenment. Instead of search the deck appropriate to your location, find a world card of your choice. So he can play a world card. And they got decisive assault if they're going to PvP. Done. Okay. So that is the action deck phase. Resource production. The only guys that got anything are him. He's got 1 salvage and 1 town health. So the regulators get a salvage up to 25. They get a town health up to 32. Done. Auction house time. I mean, I think folks are in the same sort of position they were before, but 3, I could go down to 2 on my move and put a generator on that thing. It's not equipped with the horses, by the way. It's equipped with a truck. So, I mean, no one has anything that they want or willing to sell or buy. I don't think there's going to be a lot of auction right now. Sell and purchase. So this guy does get to sell and or purchase. What are we going to sell? I have $7 worth to sell, but you can also sell action cards. I'm going to say that this will increase your relations by 1, keeping that in mind. I am going to sell it. And sell this one for 8. So a total of $8. We're going to sell both of these cards. So $8. So that's going to bring our total to 33. And so with that, we're gonna buy a tier 1 car thing here, and I'm gonna buy Law and Order for 30 because I can. I believe that I get 5 and 1. Since I bought a Town Technology. Yeah. 1 Prestige, 5 Town Health. That brings us to 2 and 37. You need 20 or 80 to win the game. We also get a free action card a turn. That is in pretty much the resource production phase. So we don't get it this turn. He is done. Now we're over here. And he goes down to, what does he have now? Salvage, you have 3. So now these guys. I have $10. I'm selling this. Well, no, I'm not going to sell any of the action cards yet, but I will sell the camper. I like the camper, but let's sell the camper. It's $12. So that gives us to 22. And that doesn't give us the ability to actually buy a Town Technology, but that's fine. Yeah. So but that, gets us into the spot there for next time, I hope. And we are done. Now over to our favorite highwayman. Do you have any items to sell? I could sell avoidance, but it's not going to get me enough to buy a tech. So we're just going to save it for now. So we are done with the town business phase. Now we're in the exploits phase. And okay, so let's look at what the regulators have going on. So the regulators are in town. They've got 1 ship. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to try to get there. Remembering they have a move bonus of 2 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Done. That's our first week. Our next 2 weeks, so week 2 and 3, we're going to do the event here to draw, to get this guy going. Treasure Cave. You push through the last of the pine forest's densely packed trees. You stumble directly into a stack of old crates. A ragged map is spread out on the haphazard pile of boxes. Looking up, you find yourself surrounded by a group of scraggly men. Cursing, everyone involved fumbles for their weapons. 6 coins first for anything else. That gives us 9. And it's Scraggly Men Battle. 5. Combat 5. Okay, Combat 5. Let's get her done. So this guy is a success, but not 2 successes. So we have 1 success. This dude is a success. So that is 2 successes. She is a success because she's a 9. That's 3 successes. He is a success. 4 successes. And finally, Curtis is also a success. And hell, the truck and the horses are a success. We score 6 successes, and we do score. You require the ragged map. Roll 2d10 to determine the location of the treasure. So percentile dice. D100. Ignore that D6. 93. Travel to that location may only be... All other parties may forcibly take the card from you, and then they can do it. Four spoils and a journal containing information worth an action card. So I'm going to put this card here. And what is it? 93. Where the hell is 93? Strangely enough, not that far. Let me put a different marker there. One thing I love about Tabletop Simulator, I can't shrink shit in. So we're going to shrink this card down. And that's for the regulators. And now I'll put a chip on it because now it looks like something's going on there, right? So I think I might do it. And more to the point, they also gain a prestige because they've taken their second resource. So regulators are up by 3 there. This goes up to the second mark. They have 2 resources now. This is a little bit of a trek. So, but they have horses. The horses make moving faster through all this crap. It's a mountain hex, so good. That is 2 phases. So they moved. That's 1, 2, 3 is to get there. Well, I suppose we're doing another move phase. So we're going to add 2. We get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't lose anything for that. And we have arrived right over the mountains. Done. And we're going to resolve this card here. 4 spoils and a journal containing information worth 1 action card. So we're going to roll 4 spoils. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And an action card. This is going to go away, of course, to the discard pile. Let's take a real quick look, because they can equip this shit. Next turn, they're going to have to do a mountain encounter, though, because they can't do 2 moves in a row. So that does sort of suck. Are any of these a ranged weapon? That'd be great. They have 2 ranged weapons, actually. I'm going to pause. I'll be back in a second. So I equipped the handgun over here. That gets him to a 19, which is going to enable me to do, the whole thing where you get 2. You almost guarantee 2 for him. I am going to put... like the flashlight on our guy here. Makes his survival 9. I think that's sort of useful. And I think we're going to make her a 12. And I think we're good. Remembering everybody has +4 to their encumbrance. So 4, 10, 12. I think we're good. All right. So we've equipped all the stuff that we got. I'm going to flip us just to make sure that we realize we can't move. We have to do an encounter there. So, well, I can do, no one else is going to move here. I'm just going to literally lay that down there. So we know that they have to do an encounter next turn. And we are done there. That's their exploits phase. We now move on to the next team here. That would be our blue guys. And our blue guys, well, I mean, we could do a medical check to heal our lady here. Or we could do... we're going to do a resource deed no matter what. Why don't we do the healing deed first? So the healing deed is... right. So we don't need to... Yeah, we don't need to be in the town. We can just be out here. And we can do the deed. So we can heal up. I don't necessarily need to... I'm not going to burn any stuff or whatever. Let's see if we can heal... that's a fail. This is a success. So we get 1 success, 2 successes, 2 successes, 3 successes. They don't have a vehicle. So we do have 3 successes. We're going to roll 3 die 6 and heal the party. Done. So she is healed. Now we're going to do our resource phase to claim this resource. We have a blown engine. Your vehicle's engine blows. If your party has no vehicle, discard and draw another encounter. Because we don't got one. World card. Now, I believe that world cards and encounters with no skill checks are auto successes. So nothing happens there. We don't have to do a thing, but we do get the resource. So resource there. We're going to gain 1 prestige. I'm going to say we are going to be slightly anti... Oh, we had... Oh, that's... So we're still down a week because that cost us... That's going to cost us 2 weeks again. We only had 3 weeks this time, and so on. So we do get a prestige. That's our first. Done. We do actually get to move this marker up here. Copy, paste, and done. That is their turn done. It is now the biker's turn here, the highwaymen. So we return back to get our guys all settled again. We're going to move. And we're going to do a resource. 1, 2, 3. So easy. We're there. Done. That's our move. That's 1. Resources 2. We're going to draw planes. A challenge from afar. If your party has no motorized vehicles, discard. But we do. Steering your vehicle through the gate of this ruined military base, you're met with a hell of a surprise. A high-powered Round blows out the driver's window with a tremendous crack. The imploding maelstrom of shattered glass showers your group, hunkering down and cursing. Your driver loses control and skids up onto a pile of rubble and rebar. Find and kill the sniper before he picks you off. The sniper's shot hits your driver. Roll a d6. So I'm going to say it hits one of our guys, right? Our bikers. Because we're not, right? This character sustains 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is character 5. So this guy sustains 5 damage. 3, 4, and 5. But we got some blood. So that is the damage. We do get 3 chits there, 3 salvage. So we're up to 27. And now we have 3 survival, I assume, to find the sniper. Uh, 5 is a success. 7 is a success. 4 is a success. So we have 3. Done. Now we have 6 combat. Ugh. 6 flippin' combat. It's going to be rough, but we all have a +2, so keep that in mind. So let's take a look. This is 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's roll all the dice, and then we'll look at each dice one at a time. A 10 is a fail. Oh, geez. A 10 is a fail. A 6 is a success. So we do have a success there. A 10 is a fail. A 5 is a success. We have 2, 3, 4. Max, we're going to get 4. Wow. We just... I forgot this stupid card. Oh, it's a mission card, though. Okay, so that's a fail. We're going to take 66 damage. We got 2 10s, 2 freaking 10s. Can anybody re-roll a 10? No, no one can re-roll a 10. Okay. 66. 9. 8 is 17. And 11. We have to do 28 points of damage. Jesus. 26, 31, 32, 33. We only have 33 points of damage anyway. We have to do 17, 28 points of damage. Okay, I'm going to do math. Hold on. We can leave everyone with a hit point. Woo! We've distributed all the damage. It's a lot, by the way. And we fail and don't get the stupid flippin' resource. Okay, now they're just getting pissed off a little bit. So that was their moving back out. I am going to... I mean, I could just discard the damn thing. We rolled really high for damage. I'm going to discard the biomedical kit. And that is literally going to just discard to heal all physical and infected wounds or damage to your party. So literally that just negates all those wounds I just took. Do I have to take a heal phase to do that? I don't know. We have literally one action left. So 1 week left. So let's quickly check. It does not cost a deed. So I moved. I did a resource action. I'm going to do a second, another, I'm going to do it again. Or two. I believe you can do two of those. Yeah, we're doing it again. Damn it. And this card is discarded to the spoils deck. Presumably, these aren't easy. Whacked out Lush. Your group's at a rowdy bar seeking the confirmation of some recent rumors. A pair of rather large drunken yokels turns to you. My friend here doesn't like you, and I don't like you either. The bar suddenly grows quiet as the patrons are mesmerized by the unfolding reenactment of the Mos Eisley Cantina scene. The scarred one roughly shoves your friend. I'm a wanted man. I have the death sentence in 12 systems. His face contorts into an insane grin as he pulls a rusty shank. In an instant, he is on your buddy, shrieking and stabbing. Roll for random character crown. So we have a fight. It's a solo. It is a solo skill check. Let me check that real quick. I'll be back. All right. So first thing, we get 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. So we have 30 coins. That's good. We can buy a technology like don't get jacked up. Or maybe I should turn those no, these are mission, right? This is an encounter. Okay. On a 7, we have to roll 1d6. On a 6, the whole town gets in on it and just beats this guy senseless. Nope, just a 1. So he's going to go straight over to this dude. Not gladiatorial, which sort of sucks. We need 2 successes somehow. Jesus. All right. Well, we do have a 11-12. We have a 12 score here. Oh, I'm sorry. 12 plus 3. So 15. So we at least have a 15. So we have 1 auto success. Because we have a combat vest on. Oh my gosh, we rolled a 10 again for him. Holy crap, I have rolled more 10s for that dude than I have rolled. He fails. He gets jacked up by this wacky one rando drunk. Beats his 1d6 infected wounds. Love it. I love it. Of course, it's a 5. Of course, we roll the highest goddamn thing we possibly can roll. Almost. But not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infected wounds. And we fail, and we are done. Wow. That was turn 2's exploits phase. So we are done. It's town event time. So we're at the end turn phase. Does anybody have anything in an end turn phase? So we'll do him first. He can move his town up to 2 hexes by paying 3 coins. Still think we're fine. We roll a d10. We score a 2. On a 2, we get 1 prestige and 2 town health. The regulators are up to 4 and 39 town health. Over here. Oh, do they have any cards to play at the end turn phase? They could play an opponent. No. They don't have anything on the end turn phase. No. We roll a d10. We get a 10. That sucks. We lose one of our owned resources. All penalties apply. So this resource we fought so hard to get goes away. We lose a prestige. We lose that chip there. That sucked. Okay, over here. Anything on the end phase for these guys? No. Okay. Roll a d10. 6. That feels like no effect. So no effect. We move the turn marker. It is turn 3. The first player is the Enclave of Terra. We get to resolve now. World encounter, other card effects. 1 infected wound chip to everybody with an infected wound chip. So this guy's up to 6 infected wounds. Discard any characters that have 3 psychological damage. We don't have any psychological damage as of yet. She gets to roll on a 1 or a 2. She doesn't. Does he do anything? Each effect phase, he gets 2 coins, so we weren't doing that. So we have to pay attention to that crap. Done. So yeah, that's the only thing which sucks a little bit is there is truly a lot of this. So I don't think we have an effect phase here, although, yeah, this is literally just the effect phase. So I think we're good. Now, does anybody have anything to play on the effect phase? I don't think so. No. All right, done. Town business phase. We don't have anything for the town business phase right now. He receives 4 coins, gives 2 of them to another player. So he has 32 coins. We'll give the other 2 to the regulators for 13. Done. I'm going to say that does not improve their relations as of yet. The regulators have to choose another faction, and each receives 3 salvage coins. Regulators, 1, 2, 3. That's 16. He'll give the Enclave 3. That's 25. Everybody gets an action card. You got to start playing those. Or selling them. Resource production, nothing, and He actually gets 2 town health, so the regulators are definitely in the lead. 41 town health, 4 more bucks, so that puts him up to 20. Done. So they're sort of moving ahead here a little bit with that. Everybody else did all the other stuff. Auction house. I mean, literally no one has anything to sell at this point. So we're going to buy and sell in this phase. I'm going to sell 11, 12 points of damage, or 12 points worth of action cards. So we're going to get 12, so up to 37. 12, 37. Done. The highwaymen. We'll take that could be good later, but we'll take the 6 points and we'll sell 11. That gives us 43. And then these guys here. I'm gonna sell $4, $4 worth of that influenza. We're up to 24. Sucks a little bit. We cannot quite get. Can we sell something for 6 and get another technology? Maybe. Yeah, I like that card though. It's good, good power against stuff. We'll save it for now. We have 24 salvage, and that is it. We buying anything? We are buying something. I don't know what, but we're buying something. Damn it. We're gonna buy a garrison. +1 combat success. We're also going to get 5 town health and 1 prestige. So that's 36. Done. And we're down to $7. And we'll put a 0 there just to even it out. These guys also going to do it. They're going to sell for 30. They're going to buy. Well. A medical center because they're going to need medical. I feel medical checks are in my future. So they're down to $13. They do get a prestige. They do get 5 health. And so, I mean, they're not doing terrible, but not great either. That is it for the town business phase. It's exploit time. So they literally just gained this and now just lost it. Yeah. Gonna draw. So we're doing 2 for a resource phase. Orphans, how cute. Desperate for help, a small flock of children waves down your crew from the side of the road. One of them is badly injured. Get a bad feeling as you approach. Moments later, your instincts are confirmed. A throng of children wielding crudely fashioned spears surround you. As you turn to face the threat, the wounded girl sits up grinning, clutching a rusty scalpel. She gleefully slashes the Achilles tendon of your friend, who screams in anguish. Then the slaughter begins. We get 3 coins at least before the slaughter begins, so we're up to 10. We need round 1 takes 3 damage. We need 6 combat successes. Hey. We do have a garrison, so that's a bonus. So let's roll some dice, and we don't have a vehicle, so ignore the vehicle die. Now I see a lot of fails here. So this is a 6. That was a 6. So we got a 6. That is 2 successes because he has a success and then another success. So we have 2 successes. 7, 12, 13, 14. That is a single success. So that is 3 successes. 4 successes. 5 successes. The combat garrison adds a 6th success. Did I trigger your flashing lights? So we beat the orphans down. Now everybody's got to roll to see if they take. I believe everybody has to roll. Give me a second. So when we take psychological damage, yeah, so those are items, but this is on an event card. Every participating character. So we have to roll a d10 for every character who participated. We're looking for equal to or less than. So we get a fail. He takes some trauma. We're going to get a. So let's copy this bad boy. We get a 10. That's a second fail. We get a 4. She fails. We get an 8. That's a fail. And a 9 is a fail. So close. She rolled a 9, so she fails. She has an 8 even. She still fails. So everybody takes some trauma. Rightfully so. 3 of these will knock the character out of the game, and this stuff is mostly permanent. There's not many ways to reduce psych damage. Spoil cards, 2. We get 2 of them. They left us no damn choice, and we killed them and took their stuff. Mostly they're wearing armor, strangely enough. So, oh, one's. Let me give her an 8. It is. Oh, I hate that when they start doing that. When the cards stop, I think it has to do with having a chip on them. Weirdly enough. So we're gonna do that, and then we cannot do it that way. That is not okay. Nope, not okay. Okay, we gotta fix this. Hold on, jeez. All right, body armor it is, man. So we got the body armor, we got the backpack, and we are done. Now the other thing which that did indeed do is that did indeed give us the thing again. So we swiped this again. Gives us our prestige back. And 1 resource. Now we're going to move back to town. So now we are going to roll with our move bonus of +2. 6. I think we can make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are back home. Done. We do not need this chip anymore because we did not. We're not behind. Second player to do his exploits phase. So we're down a week. He is infected. He's got like 6 of these, I think. Yeah, that is not great. No bueno on that. Okay. So we're gonna try once and then book it back to town because we need to heal that guy. Remember the dead. Holy crap. This desert region, once a bustling city filled with millions of people, is now a ghost town, overtaken by a sea of sin and choking dust. Making your way along the windswept expressway, you spot a distant hilltop adorned by 3 giant crosses. Disturbed but curious, you leave the crumbled pavement for a closer look. Nearing the hill, you're horrified to see the bodies mounted on the crudely hewn frames. Moving closer still, you are startled by those figures spring into motions. Bandits! Hallelujah! A frickin' miracle! Your buddy grimly remarks, raising his rifle to draw a bead. The ruffians are coupled to the crosses with climbing gear, brandishing automatic weapons, and grinning as they open fire. We also we had armor, but nonetheless, we are going to bleed out in the dust here for sure. So we need 8 flippin' successes. So we really need everybody to step the hell up here. We're going to get 1 free success. Let's roll the dice. So let's understand that our scores are 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he does score 2 successes. So that is 2. So here we go. We got 2. This guy is a 9, so he gets a success. That's a 3. This guy is an 18, a 20, 21. So 21. So he gets 2 successes. Yes, we have 5 successes so far. He's got a 13. So Blue's gonna score 2 successes. So that's 7 successes. Plus, our town gets a garrison. That's 8 successes. And we are done. That's what I expected them to do early. So they get $6 because of the card. So that's $19. They're going to get a prestige because they actually did a thing this time. And we're going to actually put a card on this stupid resource right there. It has been hell to get resources. And so that is 2 weeks. We do succeed. We get spoils. We search their nearby encampment, swipe their crap. Now we are going to move 4, 5, 6. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 back home, and we are done. We are going to take a 7th chip. Yeah. But we will probably heal it as we go. So we are done. And they did their thing. Over here, last to move today is The regulators. And the regulators, the first thing they have to do is do a mountain. They have to do a whatchamacall, encounter. So that's 1 week. The destitute, seemingly oblivious to your presence, a large group of soiled vagabonds trudges slowly along the mountain road ahead of you. But as you approach, they spin, brandishing crudely constructed black powder pistols. They quickly take aim and fire, the crack of gunfire echoing loudly off the ranks. Through the thick billow of powder smoke, you spot them tossing aside their expended pistols, drawing hatchets and machetes. With weapons raised and a crazed look in their eye, they charge at you through the wafting smoke. We get 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're up to 27. We now have to do 4 combat things here. So I suppose we do have to sort of roll. 9 is 1 success. A 10 is a fail, so that's still 1 success. A 6 is 2 successes. 3 successes. 4, 5 successes. Boom. We do get the 4 we need. Oh, and we should be drawing an action card. I did not draw an action card, sorry. I will do that, and I did. Two spoils. And that's it. It's just 2 spoils. Like we're not trying to take a resource or anything. So geez, it's all designer biker leathers. Well, they don't do anything for us per se. I will equip them on Curtis there. Uh No, we're going to put this one back. We're going to put this one there. Done for now. We could equip it, and he would get a bonus. Um, that was 1 week. That's 1. I think 2 is a move. Remember, everything costs 1 hex for them. 4. 1, 2, 3. They're going to go to that resource space. They're going to do a plains because you can pick what you want to do. They're going to pick a plains. Low on supplies, you stop and hunt for game, fresh water, and anything else useful. Your wandering leads you to a broad clearing. Halfway across, your buddy yells, "Everybody freeze!" They point at your feet. Looking down, you see the ground nearby is strewn with cleverly concealed jaw traps. What follows resembles a pre-war cartoon. One of you takes a trepidatious step. Clank! Your friend screams, dancing a few feet before toppling in agony. Roll 1d6. A 6 is re-rolled. That character is going to take 2 infected wounds. We do get 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That brings us to 32, which is nice, because 30 is the hey, get a town technology, right? A new one. 6, we re-roll. 6, we re-roll. Come on. 1. Oh, 2 infected wounds for the Kung Fu instructor. Yeah, done. 2 infected wounds. Now we need a 4 med check. That's 1 success for red, 1 success for orange, 1 success, so that's 3. 1 success for blue. Done. We've succeeded at the med check. Gain 3 salvage coins. 1, 2, 3. That's 35. And 1 spoils card. Their boots prevented broken bones, but the leg is bruised, setting off the rest of the traps with a big stick. You collect them before heading to the next town. That's a success there. We get 1 spoils card. And it is a big old shooty weapon there. We got a heavy PvP. Select a character involved on a 1d4, a 1 to 4. You just gun them down before anything else. We're gonna give that to this guy real quick. Done. He now has a 15 combat, so that's getting up there in combat. So we encountered, we moved, we did the resource. So we've collected another resource. So that is their third resource. That's another prestige. The regulators are in the lead there for prestige. And they get their third resource. I'm going to degrade the disposition with the regulators now for everybody because they're getting a little jealous and pissed off, right? They have one, they've struggled to just get one. The regulators have three. What the hell's going on? All right. That's it for the exploits phase. Now it's the end turn phase. So does anybody have anything during the end turn phase that they can... Yeah, I think we're going to play. So they're going to play Motel Hell on the regulators. They're going to roll a d6. Regulators get a 4. They are robbed, discard all their salvage coins. The regulators and the highwaymen degrade. They're now a 4. Motel Hell goes away. We're not gonna, you know what? We're not going to take that. We're going to take the... We're going to go back to 35. We're going to play our subterfuge card because that's what we had it for. The fact that they played it against us, though, is still going to count, I think. We take this into our hand instead. Done. That saves a town technology effectively. So we're gonna keep that done. I don't think they have anything on the end phase, and I don't think they have anything done. So let's just get this thing done now. So now we have town events. So these guys get a -2 to this. It's no effect because they're the first player. These dudes, the bike of black die counts. Black die counts. Get an 8. Lose 1 town health. So the highwaymen are down to 38. Not a huge deal, really. Town health, eh. The regulators. Roll a goddamn 10. Lose 1 owned resource. They'll lose, well, this one, I suppose. All penalties apply. So they're down to 4 prestige. Well, that just flippin' sucks. Okay, that's the turn. These guys become the first player. That was turn 2 and 3. No one is making super fast progress, but they are sort of making progress. So I think we're going to leave it there. It's getting a little late here. So we're going to leave it there. That's turns 2 and 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think of this game. I think it's fairly simple to get the hang of. There's a lot of bits to keep track of, so I'm sure we're missing the bits a lot here and there because you can see, like, these are pretty full boards. And I do hate, by the way Tabletop Sim sort of deals with some of these. So I don't know why it's doing that, but it is definitely doing that, right? So you know, so the problem is when as soon as you put a chip on anything, it sort of messes them up a little bit. So I'm going to have to put these chips above. That actually is probably for the best. So putting these chips above. I think that'll help with do you see how everything's literally floating? So I'm going to fix this, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you later. This has been Fallen Lands, turns 2 and 3. Good night.